Today is Monday, and you know how Mondays are so difficult. I mean, to wake up and then go to work and stuff like that. So, I'm here to discuss my motivation. What keeps me motivated throughout the week, or what keeps me motivated to go on and attack battles and want to achieve all my goals. I want to discuss my goals today. 21st of April 2021, that's when I put up my very first video on YouTube. That's the day I became a YouTuber. Hello, my name is Mark and it's my birthday today. And I was very excited about it because it had been a very long time coming and I really wanted to do this. This is something that I always wanted, felt passionate about. I thought that by putting up a YouTube video, you get views instantly, you become known, you know. By that time I was watching a lot of Casey Neistat and then Mr. Beast, so I thought that by just putting up content you become something, which wasn't the case because there is a lot of process that goes through with making content. So the reality set in and everything was a little bit overwhelming for me to handle. Ever since joining YouTube, I've learned quite a lot because you know, when I first put up my video, I thought that I was going to get famous instantly, that people are going to see my content and love it right away, which wasn't the case. And when they didn't, it kind of overwhelmed me too much, and I got a little bit disappointed in myself and in everything that I was doing. First of all, I had a lot of support from my people, from my friends, from my family. Putting up content and seeing very few views kind of overwhelmed me and put me down. And this kind of support that I had from my people became sort of a threat that I wasn't living up to the expectation and that I was becoming a fraud. So it started to affect my content, even the videos that I put out. Instead of focusing on learning, I was so focusing on what should come out of the content that I make, that I should be seeing people coming through, I should be seeing a lot of comments, I should be getting famous, I should be becoming the topic discussed. And because all of that wasn't happening, and then the pressure from my people, I felt really tormented, and I labeled myself a fraud, and that pushed me into not putting up any content for almost 2 years because I was scared of what to put up there. I lost my self-confidence, and for 2 years, every time my friends or my people asked me, why are you not putting up any content, I was like, I lost the content. I'm planning to put up content very soon, just wait a little bit, just a few things. I used to find all sorts of excuses not to put up the content, but honestly I was procrastinating because I did not know what to do and I was afraid of myself. I had lost a lot of confidence. The truth is, I am passionate about this. I am passionate about expressing myself. I'm passionate about creating stuff, writing stuff. So I really love to do it. And even though I wasn't posting any content at that time, I was still trying to develop certain things. I used to try, even though every time I produced something, I never really put it out here for people to see it because I did not know what it was going to end up. I was still fidgeting with myself. After 2 years of not putting up any content whatsoever, trying to figure myself out, I thought long and hard about what I want to be and my kind of dreams that I want to achieve, because I'm a very big dreamer. I am always dreaming and seeing myself in a certain way. I look at myself in years from now as something. So my dreams are here and I am here. So to meet my dreams, I gotta do something in between to bridge the gap. I gotta break this gap between so that I bridge the gap between me and my dreams. So I did think about that all the time throughout the 2 years that I wasn't posting, and I was like, this is something that I've wanted to do all the time. This is something that I've always been passionate about. This is something that I've always wanted to be identified as. And then I looked at underneath what I was so scared about, the bad comments. I was scared about people telling me the things that I wasn't prepared to hear. I needed to make peace with that every kind of content, because I looked at it this way. Even the greatest movie that is ever made has always had very bad review, because there is nothing that is being put out there that satisfies 100%. Somebody's always going to have a diverging review about anything. So I looked at that and I was like, I think I need to be up there, because it's one thing to fear criticism and not doing anything, and then it's another, you are your own criticism because you didn't do anything, because you're scared. Because look at this, criticism comes after something is made. Criticism is made for something that is already there. People judge what they've seen, not what they've not seen. So when you know that you didn't get either a bad criticism or a good criticism because you didn't create something, then that's something different. That's something else. So I knew that I had to get out of my dark closet. I had to get out of my bad situation to come out here and express myself the way I want. I needed to push myself, because if I was ever going to meet my dreams and to ever work to get my dreams, I needed to work hard. I needed to do something, whether I get criticized for it, whether I don't get criticized for it. I needed to do something, not just for the people that were going to see the videos, but for myself. So what keeps me rolling, or what keeps me moving, what keeps me motivated, is the idea that I should make something happen. If I'm ever going to meet my goals, I need to make something happen. I need to do something in order to bridge the gap between me and my goals, because my dreams are not going to just happen out of the blue, and I either have to stop getting scared and make something happen, or I'm going to remain in the same situation, because there is always a risk at something. And you gotta understand, there is nothing you ever going to do, whether business, whether with a friendship, or whether with anything, there is always going to be a risk. A risk whether they're going to judge you wrongly, or they're going to give you, they're going to say something about you that you don't like. But should you keep in closet, should you protect yourself because you're scared of a bad comment, because you're scared of a bad review, you gotta do something to elevate your situation, because it's from work that people will judge. People will judge what they see. So do something, make it happen, and then criticism be damned, but make something happen. If you're ever going to be like, these are your dreams and this is yourself, if you're ever going to be in harmony with your dreams, you gotta forget all those kind of bad reviews that you're so scared of, or anything else that you're so scared of. Because for me, it was bad reviews that I was scared of. So you have to get out of that kind of closet and just roll. If you want to start a business, you have to start something. If for instance, for me, I want to be a content creator, I have to start right now, make something happen, and let the judgment find me on the way. Because it's one thing I've realized, that the mistakes perhaps that I'm making right now, if I had continued to make the videos for those 2 years that I wasn't making the videos, perhaps those mistakes that I'm making now, I should have made them then. But then I just extended or postponed the problem to now, because I shouldn't be doing the same mistakes then, because every day is a learning process. Every day you do something that you're passionate about. When you start doing it, you start to learn more about it. Like, you learn from process that I shouldn't be doing this isn't right, I should improve here. But when you do not do it and think that maybe I'll do it 2 years from now when I'm a little bit ready, you're going to just postpone those problems, and yet you could solve the problems that you will solve 2 years later when you start now. So make something happen. Don't procrastinate.